I'm Anil Kumar, and we have now an example where we are going to find limits for a radical function. Now there are a couple of ways of doing this or solving this question. One of them is by substitution, and the other one normally used is rationalization. So I'll do with both the methods, and let us see which one you prefer. So let's find the limit using rationalization first. So limit n x approaches 5, the function is x minus 5 divided by square root of x minus 1 minus 2. Rationalization means multiply and divide by the conjugate, right? So conjugate here is square root x minus 1 plus 2 divided by square root x minus 1 plus 2. Now do not expand the numerator. Since we have rationalized the denominator, we will do difference of squares in the denominator and maintain a numerator as a product, which is square root x minus 1 plus 2. And here we get square of square root, which is x minus 1, minus 2 square, which is 4. And this could be written as limit x approaches 5. We have x minus 5 times square root of x minus 1 plus 2. And in the denominator, we have x minus 1 minus 4 as x minus 5, correct? So x minus 5 cancel out. So we are left with limit x approaches 5 for square root of x minus 1 plus 2. Now we can substitute 5 and get our answer. So we get limit, we are substituting 5 minus 1 plus 2. Square root of 5 minus 1 is 4. So square root of 4 plus 2, and that is 2 plus 2. So we get 4 as our answer, right? So that is how you can do using rationalization. Now let us apply substitution method. So we'll use substitution now. So we'll substitute square root of x minus 1 as, let us say, u. Right? So that is the substitution we have done. So if you do this substitution, then you can write x minus 1 equals to u square, or you can say x is equals to u square plus 1, correct? Rearrange it. So in substitution, first thing is you substitute by a different variable. Then you have to also look for limit. So here when you say limit x approaches 5, so u will approach what? Now u is square root of x minus 1, right? So u is approaching square root of 5 minus 1, which is square root of 4, which is 2. So that is the change in the limit. So we'll incorporate both these things and then write down our function. So now the question becomes limit u approaches, not x, but u, we have substituted, u approaches 2, and x minus 5, x is equals to u square plus 1, right? So we could write for x u square plus 1 in the numerator. We'll write u square plus 1. We have minus 5. Let me write minus 5. And square root of x minus 1 is u, so we get u minus 2. Now this could be written as limit u approaches 2. So we can simplify this, u square minus 4 divided by u minus 2. Now we can factor, correct? Limit u approaches 2, it is u plus 2 times u minus 2 divided by u minus 2. Now u minus 2 cancel, so we get limit u approaches 2 of u plus 2. Now you substitute 2 for u, so once you do that, you get 2 plus 2 and you get 4. Exactly the same answer, right? But this method is the substitution method, right? So we have done the same question by substitution method, substitution of variable, right? So not direct substitution, substitution of variable, and that one was by rationalization. Well, recommended method for radical functions is rationalization, but here we have shown you the technique of using substitution of variable to solve such questions, right? It is a very effective technique which can be utilized in such cases. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.